What's going on, everybody? It is a Thursday night, and it's a day before an Impact pay-per-view, which makes this extra special because this is a go-home show the day before a pay-per-view. So haven't had that before. Usually the pay-per-views are on a Saturday, so don't forget, tomorrow night is Emergence, and that is starting at 7 promptly. Jeff will be with you for like the first 10 minutes or so till I can get home, and then I'll get on as soon as possible. But we are starting right at the time the pay-per-view starts, so don't forget to be with us tomorrow. Yes, James, BTI. Look at this, Jeff. Jeff pointed out right away that there's actually a video, and there was a link, and it was coming up. Look at that, at a countdown before it started. Hello, Impact, bro. We're getting up in the world, Jeff. We're moving up in the world here with the technology.
Moving on up to the east side.
Oh my gosh!
It only took with the video. You don't have to search out.
Who knew? Who knew you could actually have that on YouTube? But yeah, so exciting stuff. We've got a lot going on the show tonight. A stacked card. We've got somebody put Jason Peace, or someone in the chat just pointed out Molina. We've got Molina's debut. There's just so much going on in Impact. I will tell you guys again, and I said this on Twitter, be very wary of spoilers, because now even good old Meltzer's channel is spoiling stuff. So they're putting stuff out when they're seeing it come out about the tapings, and they're spoiling stuff. There are apparently a lot of new people that are coming into Impact Wrestling week after week on these tapings. So if you don't want to know, I would suggest you don't even read the dirt sheets, period, because they're not marking them. The one that I saw, and I posted it, and I apologize for posting it. I took it right down as soon as I knew. But the one that I saw, no warning. There was no spoiler alert. There was nothing. And I read it, and I'm like, wow. But yeah, so just be very, very wary of that. If you don't want to know, don't look for dirt sheets, because you will find out not even wanting to know.
Joe, I figured out that unless you're a show that comes on Wednesday and Friday, everything's just going to get spoiled. If you're a Wednesday and Friday company,
you're okay.
You're fine, because I still got to know if the last picture that people saw of Meltzer, if he had a smudge on his nose. Like I just want to know. I'm curious. Like I'm seriously curious about that, because tomorrow night just happens to be the biggest Friday show probably in their history, the way that they're hyping this, and surely people know what's coming. So surely, if they wanted to get the scoop, they could put that out there. But as long as you're that company on Wednesday and Friday, you have nothing to worry about, because you, my friends, are what we call in the business protected.
Oh man, yeah, no, you're right, and you know what it is? It's not even like they're spoiling WWE; they're spoiling all the little guys, like all those smaller companies, like Impact and Ring of Honor. Like that's the stuff that's getting spoiled, and it's like, come on, really? Like, are they really a threat to you? Like, yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So, like I said, if you're into that, more power to you. But if not, just avoid it. I mean, even don't even literally type the word Impact in on Twitter, because that's how I found them. So don't literally even type it in, because it's bad news all around. All right. So Emergence tomorrow night. We've got a stacked weekend, so I'll quickly go over what we've got. We've got Emergence tomorrow night starting at 7. We will remain here. Okay. We will stay after, like we did last week, because of the festivities on Rampage. So we will stay here to see what is going to happen there. So don't leave. Plan to be around. We will stick around after Emergence is over for all of that. Saturday, we have SummerSlam. We didn't even have time to do predictions, guys. It's just too busy. Between the things we have going on at work and everything like that, there was just no time to fit it in. So apologies for that. But yeah, listen, like Jeff said, unfortunately, we have paying jobs and we don't get paid to be online. It would be great if we did, but we don't. So we just couldn't fit it in. But we have SummerSlam on Saturday. More than likely. Did we get a time start for that, Jeff? Is it 7 or is it 8? I think it's 8.
I believe it's 8, but let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, I think it's 8. If it's 8, we'll start at 7:30. And if they have a match, the match will more than likely be. It might be. I don't know. It might be from 7 to 7:30. We're not sure, but if it's 8, we'll start at 7:30. So be here for that. And then on Sunday we have NXT Takeover. So that one I believe starts at. I don't know that one either. That starts at 7 or 7:30 as well. Then we will be on a little bit earlier with it. If it starts at 8, we'll be on at 7:30 for that too. So stacked weekend of wrestling. There is tons of stuff going on, and just every single night now going forward. Tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. I know there's Ring of Honor stuff going on that people want to watch. There's a ton going on this weekend, and then next Saturday we have Empower. NWA Empower that we'll be doing a watch along for as well. So much stuff happening. So much.
8 o'clock, Joe, for Saturday's kickoff goes at 7.
Okay.
So we'll probably meet in the middle.
Yeah, we'll do 7:30.
And let me look up NXT.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do 7:30 for SummerSlam again. So again, tomorrow 7, Saturday 7:30, and then he'll look up NXT and we'll let you know what time we're going to start that. So lots and lots of stuff, guys. Let me welcome everybody in, and we'll get a move on here. BTI is on right now. They're just recapping the Kenny Omega and Christian Cage match. Of course, we're getting Christian tonight on Impact, so we'll get to see what's going to go on with him. And he, prior to his match that's coming up tomorrow with Brian Myers. So we will see Christian's first Impact title defense. Did you get the time for NXT? 8? Okay. Yep. So 7:30 all the way through. 7:30 all the way through. Makes it easy. Except tomorrow. It's 7, 7:30, 7:30. So there you go. And, of course, we'll be doing NXT with Tazzy on Sunday. So make sure you join us for what is going to be another crazy and fun week of wrestling. And make sure you're here. All right, Richard Moretti, welcome to you. Hi, Richard. Hey, Melinda. How are you? Jen is here. What's up, Jen? Jason Peace. Hey, Jason. Britt Baker Girl. What's up, Britt Baker Girl? Scott Steiner says, have you seen the Scott Steiner math shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees? I have not. It has Albert Einstein on the front, but replaced with Steiner's face, and has the promo on the back. Oh, that's tremendous.
Guess what?
Did you get it?
It's happening.
That's tremendous.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. What a t-shirt to make. Derek Fleming, what's going on, Derek? Been at work waiting on this all day. Jeff said he's back. Let's see. We've got Robert Smith. What's going on, Robert Smith? You've got a great name, the lead singer of The Cure. I believe you have the same name as. What's on the card? We'll get to that in a couple seconds. James Chadwick. What's going on, James? We've got Sean Rousset, I think I said hello to you already. We've got, who else? McAvoy Production. Hi, Joe and Jeff, all the ways from Ireland. Hope you are keeping well. Oh, wow. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you joining us. Wow. Say hello to everyone in Ireland for us. And, hope you are well also. Meltzer is an effing brown noser. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Scott Steiner said, I unsubscribed from JD Fromney 206 because he spoils stuff too. He's an AEW mark also. Yeah, that's just horrible. It ruins everything for everybody. Dude, seriously, this weekend is insane. Yes, the Coug is here. What's going on, Coug? How are you? Looking forward to a great weekend of pro wrestling. Yes, absolutely. It is going to be a great wrestling weekend for sure. What else do we got here? J-Hub. What's up, J-Hub? How are you? Weekend's going to be great. Hell yeah, to J-Hub. Chris Smith. What's up, Chris? How are you? Derek Fleming Jr. What's going on, Derek? We have Amplified Man. Meltzer said CM Punk won't be on Rampage. It's just going to be Tony Khan saying they signed CM Punk. Oh, boy. That would not be good.
Don't do that.
That would go over like a lead balloon. So yeah, that's not good if that happens. Jason Stoffer, what's up, Jason? Let's see who else. Brian Childers, hey Brian. C Wrestling, Amplified Man. If CM Punk doesn't show up tomorrow night, expect riots. Yeah, dude, especially being in Chicago. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Rated R Wrestling, what's going on? Rated R Wrestling, Supersonic X. What's up? with you. Good evening, Joe and Jeff. How are you doing? We're doing well. Glad to be here. It was a long work day. Damian Castillo, Jeff can attest. Yes. Insiders, I want to buy 2 tickets for Bound for Glory, and I want to buy meet and greets. Where do I buy them?
I just sent
Oh, you sent a message? Cool.
Yeah.
There you go. What else we got going on? We have, who else we got here? Small dong from Hong Kong. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Okay. Well, there you go. So hello to everybody. Hope you're all having a great Thursday. And should only get better because this should be a good show. They're always known for good go home shows. That said, let's talk about the card. C says, Meltzer could be right. Tony Khan's latest tweet said announcement. Oh boy. Oh. I wouldn't do that if I were them. Just saying. Just saying. I would not, with all the hype surrounding this, I would not do it. I would not. After we are done with the card, I told Jeff about a small little idea for a theory I had about how they should do this. And I did post it on Twitter. But if you didn't read it, I'll talk about it really quickly when we're done with the card and the food stuff. Because remember, and just one last announcement. Remember, guys, those of you watching on Access, you are ahead of us. This is going to be the same thing week after week after week after week. But I know we get new people in. So if you're watching on Access, you are ahead of us. So please, please, please do not yell out things that happen because your stream will start your show will start at 8. Ours will not start until 8:30. So you will be ahead of us up until the very end of the show. So please, if there are surprises and stuff, don't yell them out. Good rule of thumb. Don't yell them out unless you hear them from Jeff and I first. Because I don't want to, not fair to get anybody in the chat spoiled and not really, because a lot of them are watching at the same time as we are. So if you could do that, that'd be awesome. All right. People would be pissed. No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at the card. BTI, we've got Tasha Steelz and Havoc. This was set up last week when Tasha Steelz said, well, actually, because of Falaba. You could blame this on Falaba, technically. He came in and said he needed some help with Havoc and Rosemary. So he looks like he's getting some help. And this one could be right off the bat a crazy match because, again, their partners will be outside of the ring as well. And maybe Falaba even makes an appearance there, Jeff. We don't know, but he might be there.
Expect shenanigans.
Yes,
for sure. I honestly feel like with the result of this match, we might end up seeing this made official for Saturday.
For the tag for the championship. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, could very well be. Very well be. So that will be on BTI. Usually 15 minutes or so before BTI ends. So for us, that'll be around 7:15, or I'm sorry, 8:15 actually. And for those of you that are watching now, it'll be quarter to 8. Well, should be around now, around this time actually. So yeah, you should be getting the match now. All right, main card tonight. We have Shira versus Matt Cardona. Now, again, this is all starting because of the stuff with Rohit. So I'm guessing, Jeff, that this is probably going to lead to Rohit and Matt Cardona on Emergence as well, which that could be a really good match. That could kind of be a show stealer between those two.
Yeah, I think so. I would absolutely love to see Cardona and Rohit. But I think this is going to be good to get us there. So
yeah,
I don't know if we get this we might get it tomorrow night, but we may end up getting this next Thursday.
Very true.
I don't know.
Yeah, could be. They could keep it till next Thursday as well. We've got the return of a segment in the back, Locker Room Talk. Madison Rayne, of course, is back, and she has a guest with her. It looks like her newfound friend, Tennille Dashwood. And I don't know. I said this last week. Has Tennille finally found her partner, her tag team partner that she's been searching for since I can remember? Has she finally found that partner? but it looks as if her and Madison Rayne are kind of on the same page, and it looks like they're going to be buds.
Yeah. I mean, I found it very interesting because, it felt like not long ago she retired, and yeah, I I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the start of something good. I feel like with her saying what she said on Twitter, I was trying to pull it up. She said something about oh, y'all thought I said I was retired. No, I was just tired and needed to go on vacation. I'm back now. That kind of thing. So I'm happy to see I'm happy to see Madison Rayne back. Um I feel like she's needed there.
Yes, agreed.
Not that they don't have a ton of talent, because they do, but I just feel like she belongs there.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's good to see her back. And we all thought she retired. So there you go. We've got a hoss fight, Jeff. Doc Gallows and Joe Doring. Now, we've seen these guys in the ring with each other before, always with tag teams. And it's always cool when we saw them get together in the ring. They didn't share a lot of ring time, though. Just a couple little moments here and there. Well, this one they've got all to themselves. So this should be immovable force, like Gorilla Monsoon said, the resistible, what is it?
Irresistible
force, immovable object.
Immovable object.
Yes. Like the classic Gorilla Monsoon line from Andre Hogan. But that's what this is probably going to be. Two big men who aren't going to give an inch. This should be a really, really interesting match.
Yeah, I mean, we know that we're gonna get the match on Saturday. No, I'm saying Saturday, tomorrow night.
Yep.
I'm so used to it being Saturday. We know we're gonna get that match tomorrow night. So I mean, it's gonna be Good Brothers. Don't be surprised if Willie Mack or Rich Swann at some point make their way down to the ring.
Ring, yeah.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. We got Lori. Drive-by. Lori had a drive-by. There you go. All right. Moose and Ace Austin versus Chris Sabin and Sami Callihan. So, again, it seems like these guys, you have guys on both sides here. So Moose and Sabin obviously continuing their rivalry just as a tag team against one another. And then Ace Austin, who kind of always ends up being in the middle of things. Not current champion or anything like that, but he always kind of ends up being in the middle of things. And then the always unpredictable Sami Callihan on the other side. This could just be a complete explosion between all these guys. Because none of them, Austin, Callihan, Moose, don't play well with anyone. So this could just be just an insane match where they're just beating each other up the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, just we know that we're gonna get these same four guys going up against each other tomorrow night for the number one contenders match.
Yes.
So, I mean, why not go ahead and light the fuse on that tonight? Just
Absolutely.
Go ahead and get it started. I'm excited to see it. I'm glad that they put Chris and Sami on a team.
Yes.
Because Moose and either one of those guys don't work well together. I'm interested to see how well he works with Ace Austin. I don't think he will work well with him either.
Probably not.
So I mean, we could see something crazy in terms of a finish, and it'll just make this matchup tomorrow night a little more spicy. And that's actually the one that I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night. And there's another one that I'm really looking forward to, but this is one that I'm thinking, some fireworks could go off in that match.
Yeah, because you can make a case for really any of these guys winning that number one contenders match. So again, you're really not sure who's going to come out on top, and that makes it even that much more exciting. Lori said, what did Lori say? Crazy story. Driving by with, you have shingles? Oh, God, I feel bad for you. I've never had that. I hope I don't ever get it. My dad had it, I remember, but that's not fun.
I had it.
Did you really?
Oh, God, it sucked.
I heard it's very painful, and that's from having the chicken pox. I think you end up getting that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I should really go get a shot for that. Actually, I think they have a shot to go get for that. Probably should get that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
205 ATL. Hey everyone, I'm new here. Welcome.
What's
205 ATL. How are you? If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button on our channel. We'd appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like on the stream, and also make sure you hit the notifications so that you know when we have content. But appreciate you being here. Jericho's fifth labor should have been to watch a full episode of Monday Night Raw.
You see what I responded to that, right?
Clever. No, what is it? Same result. Wouldn't have tapped. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. I didn't like how that ended. After all of the stuff he went through, and to tap out, hey, I that was kind of anticlimactic to me. I mean, I get it. He put MJF over, and that's okay. I just didn't like how he did it. I think they could have done it a different way. Have MJF cheat somehow to win or something like that. That would have made more sense to me. But I didn't like how that ended. After all that stuff that he went through and just a tap, it's like, eh. All right, let's see. We've got Vapros Vape. Hey, how you doing, man? Good
Long
to see
time.
you. Get that shot. Trust me, says Lori. Yes, I subbed a long time ago. Well, thank you, 205. Okay, so what do we got left? Christian Cage, yes, returning to the Impact Zone. New champion, obviously. If you weren't here with us last Friday when we stayed after SmackDown, I know we have a different crowd that watches Impact, so if you weren't here and you didn't hear by now, Impact has a new champion, and it is Christian Cage. You may want to also, kind of, maybe get your head out of the clouds a little bit if you didn't hear by now. I'm sure you all have. But Christian Cage is the new champion of Impact. Like it or not, there are detractors to it, and there are people who like it. It's kind of a divided thing, as the wrestling world always seems to be. But like it or not, he is the champion of Impact. And he will be in the Impact Zone tonight to speak for the first time, being Impact champion. So cool to see that. Christian, of course, a legend of Impact, and he will be in the Impact Zone for the first time since winning that title. And then we have another return and an in-ring debut for Molina, which is very cool. We got to see Molina last week, Jeff. She looked great. And super excited to see her back, and of course to see her wrestling Deonna Purrazzo at Empower, and that's going to be an amazing match at Empower.
Yeah, and I want to, two things real quick. Going back to MJF, at this point, how does he not get a title shot real soon? Yeah. Because he's earned it. He should at least be in the discussion at this point. Yeah. Second thing, going to Christian, I kind of feel like with Christian, I know a lot of people are saying that no one on the current Impact roster was looking at it from outside looking in was good enough to beat Omega. Yes. And I get both sides of the coin. I really do. Because I know that some of the Impact wrestlers want it to be someone in their current locker room. Yeah. But I look at it like this. There's two ways that you can tell the story. You can tell it where you overcome the obstacle of Kenny, but let's be real. For me anyway, the more compelling story is overcoming an outsider that's actually a legend. So he's signed to AEW, but he's still a legend in your company. So you're kind of doing it from both sides. You're taking down an outsider, but you're also taking down a legend. So you get the best of both worlds, in my opinion. Would I like to have seen like Moose or Sammy beat Kenny? Absolutely. Right. But everybody knows we've said it on here several times who we would like to see eventually take that belt back. So that's what I would like to see. And honestly, Molina, cannot wait. I cannot wait to see her and Deonna. A lot of people sleep on Molina's skills. I'm really excited to see her. Excited to see what her and Deonna are going to do because, I feel like that's going to be a good match. And what do you do next with Deonna, who, congratulations, by the way, ended up winning on last Saturday at Triple Mania. So,
2 belts.
She's the belt collector now too. Yep. So,
absolutely.
What's up?
Congrats to her. And yeah, Deonna was actually one of the people who came out. She was on Busted Open, and she was one of the people who came out and said, and she said it nicely, respectfully. She said, well, all due respect to Christian, I love Christian. She said, but I and there's other people in the locker room who kind of would like to have seen an Impact person bring the belt back home. So yeah, there's differing opinions to that. But yeah, I agree with Jeff's point. I think it's, to take it from an Impact legend kind of says something about it. And the first person who's going to get a shot at that is Brian Myers. So very interesting there. But yes, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, so there's the match card. Let me see what some people are saying, and I'll tell you about that little theory that I had that probably will not come true, but it would be cool if it did. Tina Bargo says, hey, what's up, Tina? How are you? James says Deonna's better than Omega. Scott said, I'm angry I didn't get tickets to NWA 73 considering I go to St. Louis.
Hey, did you see the news?
About?
Flair is going to be at NWA 73.
Oh, no
at
way.
The Chase.
Wow.
It's going to be at the Chase. And
wow.
I mean, it's going to be the night after Empower. I mean, he asked if we were going to do it. We might have to consider that just for that piece alone. I mean, I honestly think what we're going to see from Flair going forward is the tour. Is the
making
tour
his rounds
around. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're going to see. And I think it'll end up with AEW and making that reunion with the Four Horsemen. We get to see that one more time.
They were talking about it a little bit this morning on Busted Open about that too. And Bully Ray was saying, could you imagine like if Andrade wrestled Darby Allin at some point and you would have Sting on the outside and you have Flair on the outside? And he said, look, the two of them don't ever have to wrestle. He goes, if they just got in each other's face, or he said, can you imagine if the two of them just, were across the ring from one another? I mean, yeah, that'd be awesome. That tweet about him being on the train.
Woo!
Woo! Yes. Space Mountain indeed. He denied it, of course, and he said that was no more real than another one that was going on about him. But yes, if you haven't seen that, yeah.
Had a little pie on the train.
I was waiting for The Rock to tweet out, Rick.
I know.
Do you like pie? That would have been awesome. Would have been great. Yeah. Yes. My little theory really quick for tomorrow. And I mentioned to Jeff, I'm like, can you imagine? So it's getting toward the end of the show. Everything goes dark. All of a sudden you hear Cult of Personality. So you hear the song, and you hear the drums, everything, the crowd goes nuts, right? You see somebody come out in a hoodie. They've got the hoodie kind of over their face, kind of shadowed, so you can't really see. They walk down to the ring. The crowd's going crazy, blah, blah, blah. They've got their face, though, pretty hidden so that nobody really can see. It's kind of dark. Gets into the ring, and he pulls off the hood, and it's MJF. And MJF just looks around and says, you bunch of stupid asses, believing that this guy was going to show up. And I fooled all of you. Do you imagine the heat that he would get from that? They would be booing the living crap out of MJF. And then a little bit later, as he said, he's talking whatever he does, and the crowd's booing and booing and booing. CM Punk makes his way in to the ring and takes out MJF. And doesn't have to say a word. Goes in, takes out MJF, walks out, and doesn't say a word. And that is how the show ends.
Sorry,
that would be amazing.
Although I went back, I didn't get a chance to see it. I didn't get a chance to see it last night. But when I was riding back from the city today, I saw it, and I saw Moxley's promo.
Yeah, they teased it.
I think the first encounter is him and Moxley. And I think we'll probably end up getting that announcement that everyone is dreading at this point. But then I think at the main event, I think that's where we might end up seeing a triumphant return.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Could work out either way, but I was just thinking to myself that would be amazing because MJF
That
is
would
such
be. I love that idea, Joe. I love that.
MJF is such an ass that like people like you could totally see him doing that. Totally see him doing that. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, we'll stick around after Emergence last night and check out what is going to happen there because it is just, I mean, it's probably the biggest build to a wrestling show that we've had in a long, long time. So, did you see the Moran's reply to the pick asking if it was Charlotte? Oh yeah, I know that's just gross.
Like,
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. That's just disgusting. Like really. Yes, I did see that though. People are gross. They really are. They really are. MJF or nobody wants that type of heat in Chicago if they do that. No Punk tomorrow, but no CM Punk until the pay-per-view, says Amplified Man. Booking AEW better than Tony Khan. I have to get my theories in every now and then. Sometimes I hit on them. Most times I don't, but hey, it is what it is. All right. You know what time it is? You know what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's 4 minutes after 8 for us. Those of you, and we're just getting the BTI match starting here now. Havoc and, of course, Rosemary making their way out to the ring. So the match is just starting. Again, like I said, guys, those of you watching on Access, you are ahead of us. So your main show already started. If you are, please refrain from yelling out comments because you are ahead of us the entire time so as not to spoil anyone in the chat. Like I always say, you want a quick ticket out of the chat. That's the way to do it, is spoil people because you will get a quick ticket out of the chat. So there you go. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. What did you guys eat for dinner tonight? Let us know. It is food time here with the insiders. We always do this kind of thing. So, yeah. What did you eat tonight? Let us know. Tell us what you had. I had some chicken cutlets, breaded chicken cutlets, and mashed potatoes tonight. So that's what I had. Jeff, did you get a chance to eat dinner yet?
Doing it right now.
Doing it.
I have wings.
Ooh, nice.
They're a moonshine with moonshine sauce.
Very cool.
And I have sweet potato fries.
I love those. They're awesome. I love sweet potatoes. Let's see. Everybody's yelling out. Grilled chicken sandwich, says the Coog. DJ Joseph. Hello, DJ. How are you? Fired up the grill for burgers, brats, and hot dogs, says Brian. Very nice. That sounds good. Chicken and mushroom pie and chips, says James Chadwick. Greek pizza, said Lori. Nice. That all sounds great. Chicken Alfredo pasta. Ooh, I love that. Tina says tater wedges homemade. Ooh, sounds good too. What? Look at this. Oh my, look at this. 205 ATL says caviar and steak with a glass with blood red wine. Holy dude. That's the first time we've ever had anyone mention caviar in our chat. Wow, we're going up in the world. We're getting high class.
I need to wear a tie next week.
All right, we're getting high class. That's wow, dude. That's some kind of dinner. Cinema food nachos and cheese sticks, as Jason Peace. Grilled chicken sandwich. Alan, what's going on, Alan from Facebook? How are you? We are just into the BTI match right now because we're watching on YouTube. So they are behind Access TV. So we're just getting the BTI match now with Havoc. Yeah, so Havoc is out there right now in the ring, and we're just getting that right now. So that's what's going on with us. I know if you're watching Impact, it's going to be ahead. Fried shrimp and scallop potatoes. Now I could eat cheesy bread, says Jason Stoffer. I had a bag of wrap snacks.
Migos, huh? Those are good.
I have never heard of that. What are they?
They're good. They're chips.
Oh, really? I've never heard of that.
But they have different flavors. Like they have one that's cheddar and barbecue. It's like different, like weird combinations.
Nice.
I'll bring you some.
Nice. Yeah. I've never heard of that. Jeff and I, what is it? 10 days. Jeff and I in 10 days are actually meeting for the very, very first time in person. So that'll be awesome. We'll take some pics. and we'll put them out on Twitter and whatever. But yeah, we have never met in person, so it's pretty exciting. So Jeff and I will be meeting for the very first time in person, so that's awesome. Kimber Drunk Bates Lee. Does that mean you're drunk, Johnny Bates?
Somebody is.
Somebody's drunk, right? Lots and lots of coffee. Got to stay amplified. Amplified man. Well, you must be. Yeah, I mean, you have to live up to your name, of course. Crumble Cookie just opened up around here. You guys ever had it? No, but it sounds really good. Was it a cookie place? Wow. Dunkin' Donuts came out with the pumpkin stuff, Jeff.
Already?
There was.
I guess it's about that time.
There was a line out to the highway from the Dunkin' that I usually stop at in the morning, and I'm like, what is going on? And I got into work, and everybody's coming in with the lattes and stuff, and the donuts. I'm like, oh, it's pumpkin time at Dunkin'.
Yeah.
10 days in my Tony Khan voice, says Conrad. What's going on, Conrad? How are you, man?
He
Conrad,
said he might join us. We've got a place like that, Derek, here, and it's called Nocturnal Cookies. And they deliver 24/7, Joe.
Oh my! A cookie place that delivers 24/7?
Yes. I mean, it's really helpful for our friends who spend a lot of time in the treehouse. Like if you get a hankering in the treehouse for something sweet,
like our friend Chris, who's not here yet.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's just sounds bad all over. Yeah. Oh, Melinda, sorry to hear. Our poor friend Melinda is not feeling well. Hope you are doing as good as you can. Yes, big ass cookie, says Derek. Crumble Cookie, tell me more, says Conrad. Johnny Bates, listen to this. I had 8 cans of Stella, half a bottle of vodka, and a bottle of sours, and a very nice meal. Was that your meal, dude? Oh,
so my question to Bates is, no, it's not even a question. My challenge out to the chat is this. Over under. I'm going to set the over under at 15 minutes before Bates types something incoherent. Like it's going to look like coding, that kind of stuff. Let's say 15 minutes over under.
His head will hit the keyboard and he'll just hit a whole series of buttons at the same time, and it'll just go, and it'll be a never-ending response. You'll just see it'll take up the whole chat. Deep fried taco, says Conrad. I had tacos yesterday. Awesome. That sounds great. Get well, Melinda. Yeah. Hashtag get well, Melinda. Yes, absolutely. Only thing open 24 hours here are supermarkets. All right. So there you go. That's what everybody had to eat. We have Havoc in the ring on BTI. Havoc, of course, is getting the better here. Rosemary on the outside, revving up the fans. Rosemary's great at that.
Oh, yeah.
Conrad said, I'll take 10 minutes. Yeah, take your time, dude. Yeah, take your time. Of course, this is the go-home show. Havoc and Tasha Steelz, of course. She has Savannah Evans on the outside of the ring, and Rosemary's out there. So we will see. And there's Savannah now up on the ring apron, distracting Havoc now. She tosses Tasha Steelz down. Rosemary just took a shot. Huge kick, and Rosemary went down. No, she got Havoc. Tasha Steelz now. This might do it. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, grab the tights. And picks up the win.
I believe, Joe. I believe that we're going to get something tomorrow, maybe.
Wonder if we're going to have new champs. Wow. Okay.
It's interesting. It's a good
Johnny
question.
Bates says, I predict the under.
I was being generous. 15 minutes. I was going to say 5, but I didn't think people would take the bet.
Chris says grilled chicken and fries. That sounds good. Any tricks to watching the show that we've learned? Well, you know what? Now that we are, so once you are a member of the YouTube page, and Jeff pointed this out last week, you do get an email sent to the email that you signed in with, and that has a link to the show. So that's the easiest way now to find it, apparently. BTI was literally right on the front of their page this week. So hopefully they're getting smarter. We'll see. I never want to give credit where credit is due until it physically looks like that's the case. But So there you go. We are just about done with BTI. And then we will start the show in about 18 minutes. So until that time, we can really chat about primarily anything you want to chat about. Remember things 99 cents, Johnny Bates. 99 cents gets you that. I think the $4.99 one gets you more premium stuff, but it's nothing that you wouldn't have already on Impact Plus. Which, by the way, tomorrow night, Emergence, you do need Impact Plus to watch along with us on the pay-per-view tomorrow night. So make sure that you get Impact Plus. If you have not signed up for it already, you do get a free month. If not, but yeah, if you want to watch along, I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to watch the show along with us, you do have to have Impact Plus. So make sure that you grab that for tomorrow, Emergence. Yes, Emergence is starting at 7. So we will be here for the start of that. And Jeff will be here, rather. I'll be here probably about 10 minutes in. I hope I don't miss anything really, really good. Yeah, we are doing the Emergence watch along tomorrow night. Graham Caldwell, absolutely. What time does it start in the UK? Well, if it starts here 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m., I'm guessing you're 5 hours difference than us, I think. James Chadwick could verify that, I'm sure. I think you're 5 hours ahead. So 1 a.m., I'm guessing. But yeah. So, yeah, Emergence tomorrow. And don't forget, we are going to stick around afterward because of what's happening tomorrow on AEW. We'll just hold it right here and we'll stick around for Rampage as well and see what is going on there with the big news that we got about that. So Saturday is SummerSlam, Sunday is NXT TakeOver. So tons and tons and tons of wrestling for everybody this week. And that's only 3 of the shows. There's other stuff going on. It's just a crazy, crazy, crazy week for wrestling. So we can talk a little news and stuff like that up to the point of the start of the show. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
I just want to give people an update, and I got to do this for Impact because Impact, you're doing good work with this. So if you go to their channel right now, and
tell me it's up. Are you kidding me? Is it already up?
If you go to their channel, it's already up and it's set for premiere.
I don't believe it.
So
I don't believe it. Where is it? Let me see. I can't see it.
If you go to the member set, for me it's a little bit different since I'm watching on my TV.
Oh, okay.
But if you go to members or community, probably members if you're watching it on an iPad, Joe.
I see home videos, playlist, community, membership, channels, and about is what I see across my iPad.
You said home.
Home videos, playlists, community, then membership, then channels, then about.
That's go to membership.
All right, let's see. Member for 15 days. There's the Sami Callihan video. Impactful episode. August 19th. That's today. What if I click it? Oh,
there you go.
Look at that.
There you go.
Live in 1332. Oh. They hired somebody who knew what they were doing.
Hey, gotta get applause.
Oh my gosh! It only took 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That reminds me of Total Recall. Remember Total Recall when Schwarzenegger's dressed in the woman outfit? 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Hey, 2 weeks. Joe, speaking of the treehouse, we talked them up.
Hey, I made it and I'm high, says Chris. That's Chris's greeting for every show. Chris comes into my 80s show now with the same exact greeting. So he came in, my co-host Ed cracks up laughing, and he's like, "Oh, Chris is here and he's high." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the norm. that's just the norm. That's Chris." Oh gosh, you guys are awesome. Hey everyone, there's Azan White. Hey Azan, what's up? Azan's been sending us some good articles and stuff like that, so thanks to him. He sent us the article about the one about Bray, that it was stuff from Fred. Was that Freddie Prinze?
Yeah,
Freddie Prinze Jr. So Freddie Prinze Jr., who used to do some writing for WWE. And apparently he knows Bray, I guess a little bit, not much, but a little bit. And he was the one who came out and said that it was just that they banged heads, that Bray and Vince, and of course that other person that I cannot stand to even mention, apparently banged heads creatively. And he had mentioned that it started out with the Goldberg thing, and it continued from there. So see, that's what you just never know. You just never know. And when you butt heads with creative, it doesn't always work out in your favor, and it sucks. But like I said, I think sometimes you have to think about it as it's going to be better for him in the future. You're also hearing stuff about from Bray's brother, of course, Bo Dallas, talking about how he broke his neck a few years back, and went through hell with that, and then they let him go. So just I don't know. I at this point, I would kind of think that Bray might have a bad taste in his mouth for WWE. And for those of you who are wishing and hoping above hope that he goes back with them, I don't see it. I just really don't see it. Especially because now, if this is coming out as true, that it was a creative thing, that's not going to change. So if he goes back, he's going to be up for the same kind of crap. So at that point, I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that. Molina says Emergence free on Impact Plus. Yeah, if you have the Impact Plus subscription, then yes, the event is free. You don't pay any extra for it. So yes. It's annoying the fight hasn't put on Ring of Honor Glory by Honor yet.
Mm-hmm.
Did that start tonight? Did that start tonight?
I don't know if it's tonight or it might be tomorrow.
I thought it was tomorrow. Yeah, I thought that was tomorrow. Please tell me they are not going to put someone else in the Fiend costume. I'd like to think not, because that would be a disaster. I couldn't answer that. I hope they don't. That would be really stupid to me. X Nanners X says, I don't want him to go back, nor do I. I don't think there's anything there for him. And if it was indeed a creative decision and not budget cuts, as they say, see that this just goes to show you too. In that CM Punk promo that he talked about when he was talking about John Laurinaitis, saying that, it was due to budget cuts. Even back then, that's an excuse they give for everybody. When they let someone go, they're going to say budget cuts. They're not going to come out and say, well, we really didn't like this guy because he was kind of butting heads with us and not doing what we told him to do. They're not going to say that. So you just don't know. You just don't know. But yeah. Okay. What else was in the news? We got the crazy Ric Flair tweet. I literally cracked up laughing. Someone sent that when I was in work, and I'm standing there at the counter and I'm snickering, and people are looking at me like I'm nuts. They're like, "What's so funny?" And I'm like, "I really can't show you what's funny. I'd like to, but I really can't." 205 ATL says Elias might be the new Bray. I don't think so. I think they're just creating more of a darker character a little bit for him, which isn't a bad idea. He has to get away from what he was doing too. It's just not. There wasn't anything in that for him. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna. That would be a devastating thing. If they put somebody else in that Fiend costume, that would be a devastating thing, especially knowing that Bray. And you don't think for a second Bray wouldn't let them know that wasn't him? People get the wrong impression, think that he showed up, and he would probably instantly go on his Twitter and be like, yeah, that's not me. So that isn't smart. That's just not smart. So, thank you, Derek Fleming. So Mr. Khan, not Tony, apparently came out and said today that WWE is open to listening to possible buyers, and also they are open. The word "open" was used twice, to working with other companies. So so Mr. Khan came out and made a statement today about possible buyers. He said they are not selling, but they're open to listen, which makes no sense to me. I mean, why would you even come out and say that at that point, Jeff? Like, why would you even bother? If you have no interest in selling, right, then why would you come out and say, well, we're always interested in listening to people's. If you're not going to sell, why the hell would you even come out and say that? Stupid.
Joe, here's something that's completely out of left field. What if the announcement tomorrow night is tied to that interview
Instead of CM Punk?
instead of CM Punk?
Oh,
I mean, honestly, how would people feel if it's not? Let's say it's not CM Punk. Let's say he ends up coming back,
but just
but
not there.
but not there tomorrow night. Let's say that the announcement is WWE, because it's really, really interesting that this interview came out today.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
how would you feel as a fan if Tony Khan comes out tomorrow night and says, look, we're going to be working with WWE. We're going to be doing some interpromotional matches. How would you feel as a fan?
I know how I could tell you should, but how I could, those WWE hater people would blow up. Their brains
they spontaneous bust. That's what will happen.
Their brain would explode if that happened. Explode.
You know what? The perfect person just got into the screen.
Yeah, you can ask him.
So Conrad, I don't know if you heard what I said. Did you hear it? That might be what prompted him to come on. He heard me being really crazy.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, it might have been. Conrad, can you hear us? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I think hold on. I'm setting up. I'm walking away from the house. I'm doing some exercise.
Oh, no problem, dude.
So can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. So listen, if that happens, Tony Khan, if CM Punk doesn't show up, I want you to know Tony Khan is not walking out of that arena tomorrow. Someone is going to get him because you promised and then you lied again. And you don't want to turn into Jacksonville Dixie. You can't do that to people.
Oh, Dixie Carter.
But Jeff, I do think you bring up a good point though about the selling thing. I didn't know any of this happened today. I was stuck again for a long time, out of the loop, no phone. Do you think they could have done it though, just to get people talking?
It could be. Yeah,
could be.
It could be. It could be. It seems that Colin is the guy who tries to light fires and stuff now, and it's not. He kind of talks for Vince. So
I think they feel left out.
It's possible.
A lot of people are talking about, Christian's the Impact champion, and CM Punk may be coming back. What about Danielson? And WWE's got no buzz right now for SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you're right. They're stealing all of the thunder. And again, mentioned this morning on Busted Open, LaGreca, Bully Ray, and others were talking about that. They're like, SummerSlam is Saturday, and it's almost like you really don't care because you've got all this other stuff happening, all this other big stuff going on. So they're like, when was the last time you thought that way? When SummerSlam, which is their second biggest pay-per-view of the year. And other than maybe a couple select matches, nobody's really talking about it.
I think they hurt their own hype for it, though. Because I was looking forward to SummerSlam, and then slowly but surely with the build on Raw, which is most of the matches, because I just did a preview right for this, I'm like, dude, this isn't looking good. This a lot of these aren't like great matches. The main event matches look great, marquee, but the undercard, you got to do something about that.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't help to go into the show with one of the worst go-home shows I have ever seen either. I tried to put Raw out of my head because that was just horrible. That was an absolutely horrid show. And to go into a pay-per-view with that kind of a show is just horrendous.
You guys need to you guys need to trademark that anytime there's a rematch. Must be Monday.
Must be Monday. Yeah, that's all Jeff. Yep. Must be Monday. MBM. Yes. Oh, how sad is that? Brandon's here. What's up, Brandon Barnes? How are you? Hope you're well. Melinda, cool, no extra charge for it. Oh, James talking to Melinda about the pay-per-view tomorrow. Just tell WWE the insiders.
Man, if we had that, we probably would buy it.
Yeah.
And
Can you imagine?
the first person that I would have a meeting with would be Kevin Dunn, and I would just look at him and say, if you do 17,000 camera cuts in 10 seconds again, my size 16 shoe is going to go up here, and just leave it at that, because I swear, man, sometimes you get motion sickness.
Kevin Dunn was the other name they mentioned. That's the other guy that Freddie Prinze was talking about, was Kevin Dunn and Vince. So apparently Bray was not happy with the creative that Kevin Dunn was being in on as well. He's a problem, man. He is a problem. That dude, I think he really is one of the people that needs to go. And apparently he's so good friends with Vince that probably won't ever happen.
Well, you guys know why Vince will never get rid of him, right?
Oh yeah, but go ahead.
His father saved all the tapes one time for the library from a burning building.
Oh, there you go.
He ran in, saved the tapes, which is a crazy thing to grab out of everything. Like, forget my life. Let me get these tapes. We need them. But Vince said he'll have a job for life. But I've heard if Hunter and Stephanie had their way, he's gone.
He should be. He should be.
Yeah, for shaky cam alone.
Yeah,
I mean,
agree.
If I get motion sickness one more time, I'm gonna send my doctor's bill to him.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, people like when Retribution comes out, and oh my God, it's just constant. It's like you're watching a video game, like a first-person shooter video game. It's terrible.
Triple Mania was trying to compete.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Horrible. I have a horrible feeling that Goldberg and Cena we're waiting for the show now to start. The countdown finished up, so it should be starting any minute now. But yeah, we're not going to do a preview show, so I'll just tell you right now. There was an article today that I read about Goldberg, and now the consensus is that he's going to win. That his son may somehow interfere, maybe knock down MVP, and the consensus is he's going to win because apparently he's got one more appearance after this, so it does logically make sense that if he does win it, he's going to lose it in the next appearance. So,
see you at Sweet Saudi Money 6.
Yeah, you're right, because they are setting that up. Yeah,
I don't think he needs the win though at this point. Honestly, he should be doing what Sting's been doing in AEW. Give somebody the rub, man. Even put him with someone and be like, "This is my guy." If you want him to win.
You know what they said though today too, Conrad, was that if he loses, this would be the first time in his career that he's ever lost 3 straight or go 0-3 in championship matches. So they said, is his ego going to allow him to do that? And to finish out his career by doing that. So I don't know. I've backed off of it, and I hope that he wins and Big E cashes in. That's what I hope. That's what I hope happens. I hope he wins. Let him win it. I'd much rather see Bobby win. But if he's gonna win, then I hope Big E comes down and cashes in and just beats him. That's the best thing that could happen.
I'm gonna pose the same question to you that I did to people in my chat. If he cashes in and beats Lashley, who dethrones Roman then?
That's a good question. I wouldn't be shocked if Cena won that. I would not, especially with the developing stuff with Ric Flair. I would have said absolutely not, because they would have wanted Flair to be there for that. But now that's not going to happen. And Flair appeared on these other shows and stuff like that. Vince may very well want to stick it to him and say, you know what? Fine. We'll have this guy take your record, and we're going to celebrate him and then he won't keep it. He'll probably lose it the very next pay-per-view if he keeps it that long. But I wouldn't be surprised if he won it.
All we can do is watch.
That's it. And that's what we will be doing.
I don't think the person that is going to defeat Roman is on the SmackDown roster yet.
I don't think so either. Yeah, I would agree.
Interesting.
I would agree. I think we're getting Christian to start. This is so wonderful, Jeff. We're actually starting the show when it's supposed to start. Instead of having to look for it.
Man.
What's going on here? We've got Morrissey and Eddie Edwards are fighting their way down the ramp. Dude, every time you see Morrissey, he looks more and more cut than he was the past week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This guy's a monster. Here comes Eddie Edwards. Oh, nice. Comes flying out of the ring, knocks Morrissey into the barricade. So we're underway. There you go. Those of you that are half an hour ahead of us on Access TV, just make sure, please, you do not spoil the chat. Please and thank you. Graham says, spot on, Conrad. Some other wrestling shows have Goldberg potentially winning, setting up Goldberg title defense in Saudi Arabia. He's due to appear there. And see, that's why I'm thinking that may happen. That may happen. I hope the hell not, but I don't like it at all. It's working for once, I know, James. Isn't that awesome? It's great when a plan comes together. I told Conrad this Cena going to turn heel at SummerSlam if Punk shows up. Don't forget about Finn Balor. Yeah, everybody's wondering what's going to happen with Finn. Oh, Sammy behind Morrissey.
Oh, man.
Comes in with the baseball bat back to the midsection. Oh, Morrissey just shrugged it off. Got Sammy up for a nope. Eddie Edwards comes in now to help out. Oh, Eddie and Sammy, can they work together?
That's actually a feud that I want to see, Sammy and Morrissey.
Sammy and Morrissey, yeah, dude, that'd be amazing.
I want to see that.
Why is Sammy helping Eddie? Security now getting in front of Morrissey.
They did kind of bury the hatchet a couple weeks ago.
They did. A Big E win might be Roman versus Big E in Survivor Series. If they go back to the champion versus champion format, good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Big E is just so ready to be a world champion.
Yes.
He's so ready for it.
I agree. Sammy Callahan on the mic. No, thank you, Twitch. We don't want to become famous or buy followers. So
no, we're all set on that. But thank you.
Go away. We're
we
good.
appreciate your concern for our fame.
Yes, we're good. We're good, really. Good old Twitch bot. We got a Twitch bot.
Twitch bot, send me a coupon and we'll talk.
Yeah. We've got a Twitch bot. Oh man, Candyman comes out, Jeff, this week, huh?
Next weekend.
Don't say that.
Next Friday.
Don't say that 4 more times.
I know, right? Be very careful. I think someone at Impact was listening to you guys about their YouTube situation. Well, let's hope so, Mark.
Yeah, actually, I just did what you told me. Jeff said worked beautifully.
Yeah,
use the email system.
Go figure, right? Go figure. Took them 2 weeks, but hey, we're here. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Glad you're here with us tonight. Hope you will enjoy the show. We're here every Thursday night to do Impact, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be back tomorrow with Emergence. So if you're joining us tonight, make sure you come out tomorrow. That's going to start at 7. We'll be right back here. But subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We appreciate it. We're getting close to 2,100. I think we're about 20 away. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you throw up a like on the video tonight, too, before you head out. And also, if you want to know when we've got content coming up, make sure you hit the notifications button as well so that you are notified when we will be on. Candyman Brad Armstrong. Nope. That's the second time I said it. Now I better be really careful.
Oh,
better be really careful. All right, guys, here we go. Hot start. Ace Austin and Madman Fulton coming down to the ring. I miss Havoc Stream, especially when she's telling the Elite and Sammy to F off. Yeah, Havoc can't do the stream anymore. Yeah, I know. They took it away.
The Twitch era was real.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of people were upset about that. A lot of people were not happy about that. Sam, a.k.a. Other Mother. We also need a missing poster for Sami Zayn. But make sure you say on it not give him back free to a good home.
Candyman Rick Astley. Shoot, that's the third time.
Be right back. I'll be right back, Jeff.
Okay. You're good. What's
Jeff,
up, Conrad?
I was gonna say, did you get to check out Moose versus Ishii?
I haven't yet, man, and I've heard some things, and I was like, I need to check it out, but I heard it was good.
Yes, it's a must. It's a must.
I mean,
I really enjoyed that match.
Do you think folks are starting to finally say that Moose is ready?
Mm-hmm.
After that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I feel like a lot of fans are fed up too, though, with what they've been doing with Moose. They're like, how many times are we going to tease this guy's going to be ready to be the champ, and they're not giving it to him?
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like, patience, young grasshopper, patience.
Yeah.
Moose is getting there. Moose wants to be a mega star. He's not. They're not building him to be like I just won the title real quick and that's it.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Derek is asking if you saw the link with the cookies.
Oh, tell Derek I haven't even checked it out yet. I'm focused on exercise, and I can't, Derek. It's just not the time. That deep fried taco hurt me.
Well, I'm definitely not going to send you a link for Nocturnal Cookies then. I'm just not going to do it.
Oh, I mean, I have bad thoughts at night. I mean, that's fine. What are you looking at down there? Cookies.
Cookies. No, seriously, what are you looking at? Cookies.
Hashtag food porn.
There you go. And they're all warm and stuff too when they get. Oh,
that's the best.
It is the best, man. It is the best.
I had to get off because my wife and daughter are stopping at Rita's and they wanted to know if I wanted something.
And of course, and what? So what are you gonna get?
I told them I'm not in an ice mood, so I'm just gonna get custard. They have like 7 custard flavors, so I'm getting the orange cream custard, which I absolutely love, and I'm gonna get them to throw they make like blizzards, so I'm gonna get one of those with the orange cream and have them put like cake pieces or maybe something like vanilla chips or something in there. But that's what I'm getting. So there you go. That's why I got off. They're having a Rita's call.
There you go.
Sami Callihan goes off the rope and a shoulder block. Down goes Ace Austin. Looking forward to NXT more than SummerSlam. It's the end of an era for NXT. Again, talking about that on Busted Open. I think it was Wednesday morning. Tommy Dreamer was saying that they think a lot of the people that you're going to see on TakeOver are going to be gone off that show.
Mm-hmm.
That after that show, they said it could be the last time you're going to see a lot of those people there, because they're all going to get called up. So yeah, a little bit sad if you're an NXT fan. You might even see people that go up that you wouldn't have thought. Cameron Grimes, LA Knight, people like that you might have thought, no way they're gonna. But yeah, you might see some people go.
I've got a big fear for NXT UK too. I know a lot of people aren't talking about the cuts, and I don't want to be that guy, but they're the only ones who haven't really been affected yet.
Yep.
And I have a fear that Walter and Ilya Dragunov and all them being in there, they may look and say, who's going to move to Orlando?
Right.
Yeah, you're right. They might just pull from that roster and pull them down to Orlando after the other call-ups are done for the main roster. Yeah, very true. Very true. But it does indeed look like NXT has got changes in store. Chris Sabin on top of Ace Austin. Austin pushes him off. Comes right back in. Ace Austin with that classic dodge into the ropes that he does. Back kick from Chris Sabin. Down goes Ace Austin. I'm waiting on NXT pay-per-view, says Wally. Looks more exciting than the actual Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view. Looks more exciting than SummerSlam. I
Which is crazy to say because, I mean, honestly, SummerSlam is one of your big 4. You got the Rumble, you got Mania, you've got SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And it's like, what happened
James
this year.
James says, I'm shocked that Myers won the Battle Royal. Yeah, me too. I'm still surprised that he was that he won that. Who are you guys picking for Walter versus Ilya Part 2? That's going to be a great match.
It is. That's going to be great.
I got Dragunov.
I'm kind of thinking so too, Conrad. Actually, I kind of think it's his time, and I think he's going to win that as well. Especially if they are going to call up Walter. If Walter's going to get called up somewhere, you would kind of think Walter can go. Walter can go to the main roster.
Oh,
sure. He easily can go to the main roster. So yeah, I kind of think so too. I think so too. That's only 5 matches. I think it's very short.
I love takeover cards, though. They're just beautiful. Yeah. Lots of time. Only the best of the best make it on. Yep. I wish some of the other companies would learn to take that approach too.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we talked about that on Monday night. We were like, what matches? I think we asked the guys in the chat, what matches for SummerSlam are you truly excited about? And I think people named like 3. You have Roman and Cena. You have Edge and Seth Rollins. And you have Bianca and Sasha. I think that's the consensus of what people are really excited about. Maybe the triple threat. And really, I think only because of maybe like Becky being there. I don't know. I mean, the rest of these matches are like, yeah.
I felt like that triple threat was a lose-lose situation. I felt like Jeff when I was talking about that one. I was like, you got to turn Nikki some way, somehow.
Right.
Yeah. You got to make her a heel and let her keep the belt.
Yeah. Joey Cameron. So we're watching it on the YouTube page. So you got to go to Impact's YouTube page. It's 99 cents. There's a membership. You pay the 99 cents to them and you can watch it right on their YouTube page. So that's the link. As far as I don't think there's anything else. You have to have Access TV is another place you can watch it if you have it. If not, that's pretty much it. It's not on Twitch anymore. So.
And I'm sure other people in the chat might have alternative methods, but that's not.
That's we kind of don't endorse those, but yeah, they might.
And also, if you like Impact Wrestling, it may not be the popular option, but supporting it's probably the best thing you could do.
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, for 99 cents, it's really not that bad. You're paying what, $4 a month for the show every week. I don't think that's a big deal, really. So yeah, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, that's why I went ahead and got the $4.99 because I want to support them, and I know that's why they made the move to YouTube. It's for money, honestly, So why not? If you're an Impact fan, why not contribute?
Yep, absolutely. RK Bro is another one. Yeah, Johnny Bates mentioned RK Bro. Yeah, that one too. That's got to be the one that all the people that from the fans of Raw with that are watching that one because they could win the titles.
Ooh.
Sami Callihan, Chris Sabin now getting back up on the ring apron. Sami with a thumbs up.
I need some more Sami and Ace.
Yeah. Chris Sabin with Ace Austin up on his shoulders. Sami got tagged out. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
All right. Chris Sabin gets the pin.
Go ahead, Chris Sabin.
There you go.
Yeah, right. Chris has been looking pretty good lately. Hey, I want to see a Swingers Palace tonight. I know we have a loaded show. We haven't seen it in a little bit. I want to see a Swingers Palace tonight. Got to get one in the go home show. Impact Twitter spoils the show for people who are watching on YouTube. LOL. Oh, well.
Yeah, they got to figure that part out, too.
Listen is on. At least they got this part of it right, where we're actually able to watch the show finally.
Yeah.
Got to give them another week to do what they're doing. Uh-oh. There's your thumbs up, thumbs down. Goodbye, Chris Sabin. I want to grow a beard like Sami Callihan. I don't think I could. The little Fu Manchu thing going on. I don't even think I could. I don't think it would grow that long anymore. John Hickam. What's going on, John? Got a question. Besides access, is there no way to watch the live show? You go to their YouTube page. You have to be a member. So you have to go where it says membership. There's a video from Sami Callihan in that video description, which is the header on their YouTube page. That's where you go. Or you can go to the membership part. Pay the 99 cents, and then you can watch it. That's how you do it. Access.
He says he just purchased the Impact Insider thing. Can't find it. What device are you watching on, John?
Yeah.
Let us know
Phone,
what device.
Tablet, computer. Yeah, let us know what you're watching it on.
Wow.
Can we just name Edwards
match, man?
Yeah, that was a really good match.
Nice little opener.
Bates says, can we just name Edwards and Callahan the killer eye machines? iOS and Apple TV. All right, John. Yeah, so you're kind of he's kind of in the same boat I am, Jeff.
Okay.
Membership, right? Was it membership that you may have me go to? I don't remember.
Yeah, membership tab. Membership tab of YouTube.
So there you go. Go back to their YouTube channel and go to the membership tab. It should be in there.
And then if you're watching on a TV, you can just go to their channel. Honestly, is where it says visit channel, and it's the first video that's up.
So there you go. Hopefully it works for you. Derek says, phone for me, and I still can't get it from last week. No email or anything, even after I did what Jeff said. You didn't get an email acknowledging that you are a member and stuff like that? I get them all the time now. I get them sent.
If you're like Gmail, I would recommend going in and searching Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
Because it's not in your regular email. It's in those stupid tabs, how they separate them for you.
Yeah, it's in like social or updates or something like that. It'll come in one of those. So you might just want to search that out. J-Ho said, I'm watching Impact on Napster.
Napster. You better not be. You're going to have 70,000 viruses in your computer by the time you're done.
That and LimeWire.
Yeah, Virus Wire. Yes.
I was a bear share kind of guy.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh my
Still
God.
Virus City.
I still have a ton of music that I've converted over to Apple, and it's all of files from LimeWire, and I converted it over to iTunes with that program they give you to do that. So yeah, that's Napster. I remember, I think it was, oh my God, where was I working? I may have been working for T-Mobile, and it was right around the time I first started there. So that was when they just first started as a company, and we got awards for customer service from the company. And we ended up getting, we got MP3 players, and they were literally Napster branded MP3 players. And they had the old LED screen on it. When you turn it on, the big Napster thing would appear in the middle of it. Oh, they were the stupidest, hardest things to use. It's like the equivalent of like Star-Lord with the Zune. It's the same thing. But oh my God, the ways we had to go through to listen to music back then. And that was only the 90s. It wasn't that long ago. The Good Brothers are cutting a promo. I wonder if Chris Sabin is in for a short-term push or being kept relevant for a rubber match at Moose. He's picked up a few wins in main matches recently. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they'll have the rubber match. No doubt.
Oh, boy. They're bringing up GOD. They're bringing up
yes.
GOD. Conrad, I'm losing my crap. Oh, God. What if they show up tonight?
I will lose it, bro. When he came out, he was like, slap me. I thought you said you were going to slap me when you saw me. I was like,
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm loving the Twitter stuff back and forth, too. So,
yes.
Oh, God. If they show up.
The main question is, where does that match happen? But I think it can happen in multiple places. I think Impact and New Japan should both get at least one of them.
Honestly, Conrad, I think it could happen in Impact, New Japan, and AEW.
Mm-hmm.
And different variations of the match. Just depends on where you want to end the trilogy.
I think you let it end in AEW so it's neutral grounds. Have them pick up wins in the opposite areas.
Yep. Joe, have you had a chance to check out much of God?
No.
Oh God.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna send you some links in a little bit.
Cool.
You'll love their entrance, I think. I don't know if they still come out with the masks.
Anything masks, I'm down for. By the way, remember we were talking about Dead by Daylight, Jeff? They did put Pinhead in the game.
Oh God.
So that debuts, I think, next week. So Pinhead is in their game. And
DLC, Joe, or new?
DLC. Yeah, DLC.
Okay.
It's going to be a whole Hellraiser thing. And then they talked about a new trailer for Halloween, and apparently Michael Myers spends more time unmasked in that film than you've ever seen him in any other previous movies. So you're going to see him unmasked quite a good bit, I guess, in that movie. So that's kind of creepy. You've never seen that before, so that's interesting. I'm excited for that. What do we got coming here? We got a lion on the screen. Shira and Rohit. Look at the outfit by Rohit. Rohit is in purple. Rohit. Conrad, what'd you think of the Sting thing last night, man? I Busted Open was praising it up and down. Bully Ray was saying, "Hey, that's you want to use Sting, that's how you do it." They were even praising the no selling the table shot. They said it reminded them of old Sting when he used to just when he got up and kind of hulk up a little bit. So what'd you think of the match?
I loved how they did it. My favorite spot in the match was honestly Darby going off the wall in the beginning. Okay. When they had picked him up and they threw him off it, I laughed so hard at that. I don't even know why. I was just like, that's great. I would have did the same thing. Like, can I throw you up against this? Yeah, sure. Why not? Brutal match, but Sting looked great. He's a classic 80s wrestler, man. He can no-sell that and get away with it. I saw a lot of people freaking out about it. No reason.
No, I agree. All right, on his way down to the ring, Matt Cardona, along with Chelsea Green. A little kiss up on the ramp. Aw.
The king of hardcore, the king of the death match.
Right? Jeff, you have to watch that What If episode from yesterday.
Oh, I'm going to.
I've heard good things, Joe.
I'll tell you. I can watch just about any movie. I think I can probably count on one hand the times I've ever watched a movie and gotten emotional, sad emotional at the end of it. Most of the time it's about dogs because I really love dogs and I have a thing with, movies like that. But the ending of that, oh my God, the ending got me. I walked into the other room and my wife's like, what's wrong? And then I kind of told her about it. I'm not going to spoil anything, but wow. It was Chadwick Boseman's last role with Marvel and just hearing his voice and stuff. But the way it ended, brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. And if you guys are Marvel fans and you haven't watched it yet, check it out. The first one was okay. The first one was about Captain Carter. So it's like if Agent Carter became Captain America. So it was good. But this one, oh man, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Trending all day on Twitter yesterday. So little geek stuff to go along with your wrestling. Cardona is a lucky bastard. Lucky bastard, says James Chadwick. Yes, I agree.
Can't disagree
with you, James. Hear me out. TJP versus Shira versus James Storm, says Johnny Bates. James Storm is back in NWA, I think, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. James said, I watched a film. Ooh, James, when the hell did you get time to watch a movie?
Right?
When did you get time?
James, was it the wrestler?
Yeah.
Joking.
That's great. Maybe James like subliminally falls asleep and has like movies piped in through like like Audible type stuff and just and he sees it somehow while he's sleeping. Oh man, I don't know how you have the time, dude. I have enough trouble just trying to watch all the shows I like to watch. Like I'm trying. Titans is back. Yeah, the next episode's on tonight. Actually, I'll probably watch that afterward. Thankfully, some of the shows that I like have ended now for the season, but I've got more coming now. Walking Dead just started back up, and it's the last season of that. So I definitely gonna watch it because I've been in it since the beginning. Oh my God, that started 11 years ago. I can't even believe that.
Wow,
I can't believe it's been on that long. It's sad to see like shows that you really like go. Next week on Raw, triple threat match: Lily versus Chucky versus Saw. Okay.
Listen, Billy the Puppet is going over in that match.
Oh, he would. Yeah.
Billy the Puppet, and that's what I put in the chat. Billy the Puppet going over, Bubba, like Sheiky baby.
Yes.
Yes.
Chucky might say that's not going to work for him. He had a few with Rick Steiner that he never got to finish.
That's true. He did.
That's true. That's true. I still cannot believe that they had Chucky cut a promo on him back in the day.
I can.
I mean, at the time, yes. I mean, yeah. Now we understand it.
Yeah, I can.
I need you guys to start a series, maybe. Maybe we should all do it, where it's was WCW 2000 as bad as they say it was? The series. Just 1 year of that, like, ugh.
Oh my God. James Chadwick watched Forrest Gump.
Wow.
There you go. So James Chadwick does get to watch things other than wrestling every now and then. Who knew? Travis. Hello, Travis from Facebook. How are you? Hope you're well. We've got Rohit. Oh, Rohit getting in Chelsea's face outside the ring a little bit. Rohit's like, get out of here. Get out of here.
God, I love Rohit. He's such a slime ball sometimes.
Yeah,
I love it.
Perfect slime ball heel. Classic heel.
I get it. Yeah. You're not supposed to like the heels. Well, damn it, this is my wrestling. I'm going to like it how I want to.
There you go. Travis says, I'm a big fan of the channel. Thank you, Travis. We really appreciate that. Glad to have you aboard. If you haven't subbed already, come over to our YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. We would appreciate that. And if you like Impact, make sure you join us every Thursday. We are here every Thursday night at 7:30 doing this very thing. It's very rare I watch anything other than wrestling, football, and other sports. Yeah, we've got football coming up in what is it, 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks the NFL starts? I think.
Yes, sir. Joe, we're going to be on that night. So.
Oh, the night of Brady versus Dak. Yeah, if Dak even plays. He's not even played a snap in the preseason.
No.
And apparently he's not going to. I still don't. I am very, very leery about that. I'm in a fantasy league, and I was thinking about taking CD Lamb because they said he looks amazing and that he might have a breakout season, but I can't bet on Dak's injury because if he gets put down on that shoulder, especially against Tampa Bay, that could be the end of him. If he has something going on in there, go out with like a separated shoulder or a torn, he's done. So I'm and they're on Hard Knocks. So I was watching the Hard Knocks show the last couple episodes, and you could see like when he did that and how how upset he was. He actually stayed on the field and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like almost like a pitcher injury where it could be a rotator cuff. It could be, I just don't trust it. And their backup quarterbacks, dear God, that DiNucci dude. Oh my God. It's almost like a comedy act with him. He throws sidearm. And when he's out there throwing, everybody's laughing. I'm like, dear God, like this is what you're gonna go with if that goes down.
Like, I'm not one to wish for other people's misfortunes.
Oh.
But if he plays against the Bucks, it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a real long night. I mean, I want people. The last thing I'm gonna say about football, I want people to understand Whoa, Cardona.
Cardona with the win.
Cardona gets the win.
Yeah,
I
look
want
at
people to understand the last time we saw this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, think about the quarterback that they shut down.
Mahomes. Yeah.
And we got everybody back.
Yes. Yeah.
That was the starter. So
And Dallas lost the lineman already.
yeah.
So one of their offensive linemen went out already. So if Dak doesn't play and he's not, and for that, he hasn't gotten an ounce of practice. He hasn't played a game in 11 months. So
there's a quarterback though that I want everyone to get as their backup. I want him as our backup even. Cam Newton. I don't know if he wants to play that role, but I feel like they're setting him up to already put him in backup.
Yeah. Yeah. C says currently 2 a.m. I'm not watching Impact, just listening to your commentary while baking cakes for my cousin's birthday party tomorrow. Hey, happy birthday to your cousin. That's awesome. C's baking cakes?
There you go.
Dude, I didn't know you baked. Are you baking from scratch?
Are you kidding? C is a big time baker.
I didn't know that. Wow, That's impressive. I can't bake desserts for shit. Like I can cook, but I cannot bake for shit. And that started when I was about, 15, 16? And I made tried making a double layer cake for my mom's birthday once. And I had no idea the difference between granulated and powdered sugar. So when it said to use I used granulated instead. And I made the homemade icing with granulated sugar. So it was like sand. So I was wondering why, like, this does not look like my mom's icing at all, but I used it anyway, and I put it on there. And my mom came home, and my mom went, like, normally, and this is not a knock to my mom, I guess, but I mean, normally, the parent be like, oh, you made me my mom's like, why does it look that way? And I'm like, I was devastated. I'm like, I just spent like hours trying to make you a double layer cake. And she's like, why does it look like that? Why is it all lumpy? And it's running down this. I'm like, oh, what a mess. But yeah, ever since then, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't bake. I do not bake.
Ooh. Derek just sent me pictures of the fight that happened between the Bucks and the Titans today. Antonio Brown. And let me just say, Antonio Brown, I don't know if you can make that out.
Oh, yeah,
Antonio Brown landed a real nice punch there.
Hey, ask for Johnny Swinger and we shall receive. Johnny Swinger. The swing man came in. Started his own illegal casino. God, I love him. I absolutely love him. I know Dak's making more money than Brady. I know. Well aware.
Yeah.
To Neil Dashwood. I used to make sponge cakes all the time. Not made one in years. She's here for the Swingerella tryouts. And there's Caleb.
With a K.
Yep.
With a K. She said I'm on the set of my talk show. Oh my God. These two belong together.
They do.
Absolutely do.
They're probably sitting right across the room from each other.
They probably are, yeah, because you can see the same plant.
Yeah.
It's the same exact plant.
Yeah.
Swinger just said, are you single? Ooh.
Hot tamale. I'm done.
I love Swinger. Oh, my God. I love Johnny Swinger. Hot tamale. Oh. James Chadwick must be dying on this segment. Dying. He got his two most hated people on Impact in the same room.
These two have to end up being on the team.
My God,
they have to.
Yes, they do. Look at their complimenting each other. Oh. Yeah. Oh. James says, why would I hate this? Oh. We have kismet, she said. Just to find our way back to each other. Oh, man. Derek says, who dethrones Deanna when it's time?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
And the better question is, when is the time?
Yeah.
You know?
Very true. Very true.
She is walking around with 2 belts. I think she's got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over under Conrad, 8 months.
Under
8.
Yeah.
8 months would be what? What is it? What are we in? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So you'd be getting around Slammiversary. Yeah, I'd probably have to take the over too. Because I think if she would lose, it'd be on a huge stage. Whoever they're gonna build up to that point.
James stole my thought, but I think it's Ruby.
And we got a little tease from Ruby with a train and a ticket from Orlando to New York, and she missed the train. And if you look very, very closely at her bag,
That was probably the Flair train.
Yeah. Oh, I hope not.
Woo!
Woo! Instead of the Ho train, we got the Flair train. Oh. But yeah, she had a pin on her bag that looked very much like the Impact logo. So for whatever that is worth. Mark says, I live in DC. I'm from the Dallas area. But I became a fan of the Cowboys because of Jason Garrett, although he's with the Giants now. I met Garrett when I was little, when he was the Cowboys backup quarterback. Very nice guy. No doubt a very nice guy. I don't think he was a great coach, but very nice guy. I heard nothing but good things about him.
This segment is so off the rails and so great. Swinger asked him if he thought he was Rick Martel. Then Caleb tells him he needs to go back to AOL Instant Messenger. This is just like gold. God. This is gold.
That's fantastic.
Thank you,
Paul. Thank you for the donation. We really appreciate that. It's not much, but I'm celebrating today. I started my new job. It's been a hard year and a half. Congrats, man. Congrats to you. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate that. But yeah, congrats and good luck with the new job. Joe and Jeff, if you think about it, and Conrad, Tennille work with Madison, she can pass her the drama queen torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Ruby's AEW bound, says Kadir. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think they need her.
Yeah, I agree.
I think they do, in my opinion, just to have someone different on that roster like that. I think she'd be a good antithesis to like a Britt Baker.
But what about Kiera?
Yeah, yeah.
Where does she fit into the puzzle?
I don't know how they're positioning her, really. I haven't seen her wrestle yet on AEW, but everything so far has been kind of like weird, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, she's got Jade tomorrow night.
That's what I'm saying. This is going to be my first time seeing her. So do you give her the surprise win over Jade, or is Jade your girl? It seems like they've been building Jade up.
I think it's too early to have somebody go over Jade.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially how they're building her. I mean, I'd have Kiera drop it, but something happened where she gets another opportunity.
Either way, the forbidden door is open at the end of the day.
Wide open.
Jake something heading over to Scott D'Amore, who's getting an earful from Caleb. Caleb's threatening D'Amore. Oh, God. He says, I've been drinking coffee all day. I can go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He has to find somebody who doesn't have anything. Oh, no. Caleb's going to end up getting a match with Jake something.
Uh-oh, Caleb.
Caleb screwed. Get it on.
Oh, God.
No DQ.
Oh.
James Chadwick, it is your night, buddy. You are going to see Caleb take the beating of his life in a no DQ match. And there it is. Caleb's getting murdered.
Oh, man. He's done for. He's going to need a full body cast after this.
Oh.
And, Joe, that's the other match that I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night is Jake and Josh.
Oh, yeah, Jake and Josh. Yeah, that should be a great one. Yeah. Kiera had a great match against Sheeta on Elevation.
Yeah.
To check out NWA's Twitter, Kiera Hogan's going to be at the Women's NWA tournament at Empower. Oh, nice. Yep. Cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Am I the only one loving Miro as an unstoppable monster? He should be. And if they're using him as, the champ is here.
There he is.
The champ is here with the 2 belts. First time we have seen a champion who isn't Kenny Omega in a long, long time. Christian Cage is in the Impact Zone. Wow. Cool moment. Cool moment. Don't spoil stuff. Yeah, if you're ahead of us on Access TV, I'll remind everybody, please don't spoil anything. Please don't spoil anything because you are definitely ahead of us. We know that, but please do not spoil it for others in the chat. Miro next challenge can be Eddie Kingston, and I know where it can be at for Eddie to beat Miro in New York. Yeah, Jeff says no spoilers. Yeah, please don't spoil the chat. It's like 06 all over again, says Azan. Yeah. Yes, it is.
What happens if Omega costs Christian tomorrow night just to beat Brian Myers?
There's a rumor going around that Omega is going to demand a title for title at their pay-per-view. So he could end up winning it right back if there's any truth to that.
Mm-hmm. The double thieves.
Who's spoiling stuff? I can't even see.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I can't wait to see Myers and Christian. I've been waiting for in WWE, but never happened. It always should have been Edge, Christian, Ryder, and Hawkins. Said I walked out of the.
Did you see Brian Myers' tweet? He said, "Who the hell is this guy always looking for?"
Nice. Nice. Hunter Iggy. What's up, Hunter? I have a question. Did you see the screenshot of Edge? I did. From 2K22. Yeah, it looks amazing. Yeah. I did. James Chadwick said, this guy looks familiar. Don't know why I recognize him. Christian saying thank you. You deserve it, Chance. You deserve it, Chance, for Christian.
I so want to go to a show there one day.
Yeah, it looks like a cool little place to go. Like there's not a whole lot of – you have a nice little crowd there. It's not like crazy. No bad seats in the house. As much as the oh. Ooh, they're going to retire the TNA championship. Wow. Graham says Captain Charisma's in the house. Who would you like to see in a crossover wrestling company match? Oh my gosh. That's a loaded question. Especially with all this going on. There's a lot of people you could see.
That is a very loaded question.
Yeah.
I want to see Josh and Cesaro.
Ooh. That's a good one.
I would love to see that.
That'd be a good one. Oh, Rita's was closed, and I didn't see my text, so I guess I got nothing. Bummer.
So no more TNA Championship.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we didn't make it there in time.
Brian Myers on his way out. They got me pumpkin ice cream.
Pumpkin cheesecake crunch.
That's good.
Pumpkin cheesecake crunch.
Pumpkin cheesecake ice cream.
Oh, that's even better.
That's really good.
I gotta wonder how long Sam Beal wants to be the understudy, seeing that he got screwed last time. Paul is happy since his guy is out here right now.
Yes. So this is a professional. Was that idiots in the crowd? I love how the TNA belt looks like this. It looks, but this makes sense. Yeah.
Tons of sense.
Myers says I don't live in the past. I'm the number one contender. Crowd booing. And I've been killing it. He has. He's not lying. He's not lying. He has.
Very true. Ooh. He's the best podcaster on Impact, huh?
I just heard him say that, yeah. Oh, he climbed out of Matt Cardona's shadow. You got yourself a studded vest. This guy's just teaching him how to spell. Oh, this is great. Been chock full of talent and you didn't know how to realize it. Oh. Whoa. Sam Beal's it. So you might be the most. I'm the best professional wrestler, says Christian. Wow. Okay. All right. Getting in each other's faces. Sam Beal standing on the side. All right. Christian Cage chants. Paul says he's better than Cardona.
That gets you in the building.
Who's here?
That that was a good little segment right there.
Uh-oh. Sam Beal tried to get him from behind. Christian took him out. Brian Myers heads out of the ring, and Beal laying inside the ring. Well, there you go. Hi, guys. I'm new here. I want to see Usos versus Gorilla and Roman versus Tama. The family got history. Nakamura versus Orange Cassidy. Miro versus Suzuki. And Ric Flair versus Tommy Dreamer. Wow. That's a lot of cool dream matches you got there, Luke. Holy cow. Hey, Molina. We've got Molina. Bobby Fulton's dad is being sent to the hospital right now, coughing up blood. Oh, boy. That's not good. Every time I see Matt Cardona or Chelsea Green, I always think of Pabst Blue Ribbon for some reason. The commercial they made was great.
Mm-hmm.
Christian is so good. No, Sam, no, says Conrad. Sam got beat up. Empower advertisement. Followed by NWA 73. If you are new to our channel, thank you for coming out. Really, really appreciate that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button while you're here. Also hit the like button as well on the stream. That helps us out. And if you want to know when we have future content, make sure you hit the notifications button as well. And we've got a lot of it coming up in fact, tonight. The show ends usually around 10:02, 10:03. After that, we come back. So we come back about 12 minutes later for a show we call After the Impact. And we talked all about the show that we just watched. Now, tonight will be a little different because we're going to have to do our predictions for Emergence. So that is what we will do primarily tonight on that show. So come back at 10:15. We usually stick around for about a half an hour or so. We'll do our predictions, and then we'll get out of here for the night. Tomorrow, we're right back here again for Emergence. That starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jeff will start it off. I'll be in as soon as I get home, and we will do the pay-per-view. We're going to stick around afterwards. We're going to ship on over to the other channel, and we're going to watch to see what kind of happenings we got going on one Rampage show. So we'll stick around for that. And then we're back Saturday again for SummerSlam. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we start our SummerSlam stream. And then we're back again on Sunday. And that will be 7:30 p.m. as well. And that we will start the NXT TakeOver stream. We'll be here with Tazzy for that one. So big weekend for the insiders. Lots of stuff going on. Molina on her way down to the ring. You guys should have just done one big show with predictions for everything. Yeah, it's hard during work nights. I get what you're saying. Yeah, like both pay-per-views. I thought about it for a hot minute, but Jeff, we both have early work tomorrow. It would have been tough. I think with all the SummerSlam matches and stuff like that.
Wow.
What's that?
Brandy Lauren ended up there. She got released from NXT without really being able to do anything, and here she is. Wow.
There you go. Good suggestion, though. See, appreciate the suggestion. Yeah, it would have been good. I think we would just ran way too late. We would have probably been on until after midnight, and it's tough when you do that, and both of us have to get up early the next morning. Where's Conrad? Well, he had to step away for a couple minutes. I think he was doing some stuff outside his house. So, Brandy Lauren, says Luke Bridge. I also want to see Asuka versus Serena Deeb, Asuka versus Shida, Asuka versus Emi Sakura, Asuka versus Diana. That's a lot of Asuka. Sign Brandy Lauren now, says Luke.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about, avoiding spoilers, because, again, there's a lot of surprises happening in Impact. Nice move there from Molina. Big kick. Brandy goes down. Molina going up in the top rope. Splash. Crossbody. How's my ice cream? It's good. Pumpkin, really good, dude. I like pumpkin anything. It's really good. There's chocolate chips and stuff in it. It's really good.
Joe, I'm about to send you something. You'll thank me later.
Via text.
Yep.
Joe and Jeff on SummerSlam. They're talking Booker T and EC. We can do the prediction show. Just say who's going to win. I didn't ruin the Brandy. No, I'm not saying you ruined it. That's all good. No, I'm not saying you ruined it. Oh, Molina gets her to tap. Molina wins via submission.
Oh.
Molina. No, I'm not saying. No, I didn't mean that, Luke. I meant the spoilers that are on Twitter and stuff. That's what I said. Like, there's so many surprises coming into Impact via tapings, and I said if you go to any of the dirt sheets, you're bound to get spoiled. Oh, Deonna Purrazzo.
All right, though. You should have a text message or two.
Who is that? Is that her?
Yeah.
Dear sweet Lord. Oh my. Okay then. Let's sign Brandy Lauren. I'm all for that.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Wow. Trey Miguel. Whoa,
Oh, I want to see this. I want to see these two.
Oh.
Trey Miguel and the Drama King.
Trey Miguel.
I got to see that.
AEW ice cream bar is coming soon. Cookie Monster Punk.
Who?
Look at this.
Ric Flair?
Nice.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Look at this. Trey Miguel and Molina standing tall in the ring. Deonna grabs her title. Interesting.
Mixed tag. Yep. Hopefully we get that next week.
Derek says I need to see it. There you go.
He just responded. He said, "Oh Lord, LOL."
Insiders, is WWE still looking for another wrestling company to partner with? That's what Tony Khan, or not Tony Khan, the other Khan, apparently said at some point today. I have no idea. Conrad brought it up earlier in the chat when we were here talking to him before the show started. He could be throwing that out there for attention as well. We don't really know.
Joe, also, just to let you know, she dates Joey Janela.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. He's a lucky dude.
Yeah.
John Schuyler.
Yep.
So John Schuyler beat Matt Cardona. Deonna 2 belts. Thanks to AAA heel ref. Happy that Deonna won. Uh-oh.
Hold on, James.
Someone down on the floor. Calling for help.
Oh, that's Juice. Juice is down.
Yeah. Juice down on the floor. Oh, here we go. Another NWA ad. You're seeing a lot of NWA ads on Impact. Yep. Oh my God, 73 years from the NWA.
Yeah.
Wow. We will be doing Empower next week too, guys. So make sure you join us for that. Thinking about doing the I don't know, what time does the one on Sunday start? If it's later in prime time, we may definitely be able to do that.
That's a good question. Yes, they're showing Jordan Grace.
The weightlifting thing, yeah.
Yep. That's awesome.
Who's her husband?
Jonathan Gresham.
The Gresham, that's right.
Yeah. Lucky man.
Mm.
And a hell of a wrestler.
Can you imagine if Kevin Dunn started producing the NFL? Would never happen.
Oh, God.
It would never happen.
James Chadwick just sent me back a Yowie Wowie.
Yes, yeah. Yowie wowie. Yeah, indeed. Oh no, did Rikishi just run Juice over? Jake something and Caleb are coming up next. Oh, this is going to be a bad time for Caleb. We're doing the NWA Women's Tournament. Yeah, we are going to do the watch along for Empower. That's next Saturday. So yeah, Old School Impact is still on Twitch. Yeah, you just can't watch the new stuff there. That was really good. I need Bryan Danielson versus Jonathan Gresham.
Yes, please.
Yeah, join us Saturday night for that. I'll have to see what time that one is on Sunday. We'll look on Fight. See if it's on there yet.
Caleb is about to get his ass whipped.
Yeah, Caleb's in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot of trouble. NWA 73 starts at 8. Okay. We could do that. Haven't watched NWA in a while. It'll be a little different, but you guys tell us. We always go by that. If that's something you would like to see next weekend, let us know. That's next what? Oh, damn it. Can't do that. Oops. Because Jeff will be here visiting me for my annual barbecue. So we can't do that, Jeff. That's the date of the barbecue.
Right. That is right.
That's the date of the barbecue. So we can't do that. That's actually the day Jeff and I are going to meet for the very first time. So we cannot do that. Never mind. My bad. I didn't realize it was Sunday the 29th. So, nope, we cannot do that one. Sorry, Azan. Didn't mean to tease everybody. I kind of just forgot what date it was. Can't wait for Summer Scam this weekend, says Derek.
Here's Conrad.
Okay.
Family Matters.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have like a barbecue at my house. And of course, last year during COVID, it couldn't do that. Usually have friends and stuff, friends and family over. And Jeff is coming down, so that'll be the first time. Caleb just went through a table, and that table is not in good shape. I think Caleb's broken.
I thought Caleb had this one.
Yeah, right. Caleb's broken in half. Sam says, I'm tired. I can't wait for Steve Urkel and Carl Winslow to take on the Bushwhackers. Oh my God, Paul! What decade are you coming from? This is the, I'm living in the 80s.
That is a classic episode of Family Matters.
It is. Jake something and Josh. And here he comes. This is going to be, like Jeff said, this is going to be a good match.
Oh, yeah. Might be match of the night.
Very well could be. James Chadwick's praying right now that Josh goes and kicks Caleb's ass some more. It's Su Yung.
Yes.
Luke, don't tease me. Don't tease me.
Right?
I hope I pleased you, mother. I collected one soul. Oh my God, that's fantastic. I love that. So cool. That's if you watch her Twitter, she's got a lot of really cryptic stuff she's been putting on Twitter the last couple of days. So check Su Young's Twitter out. That's awesome. Glad she's back. Conrad, how do you like a Jonathan Gresham versus Josh Alexander title versus title match? And I will let Josh win. He reminds me of this generation's Kurt Angle. But is he going to improve on the mic if Ring of Honor opens that door?
Only way you improve is if you give someone a chance to get on the mic. So let them rock.
Very true. Oh, there you go. So we got a mixed tag match for tomorrow. And we got Rohit against Matt Cardona, Jeff.
There we go.
Macklin versus P.D. Williams. Madison Rayne with Tennille and Caleb versus Taylor Wilde. Tasha Steele, Savannah Evans, and Fallah Bahh, and No Way against Decay.
They just added a bunch of stuff that I don't have graphics for.
Of course they did.
All part of their plan.
The grand plan. They stole our name, and then they give us late graphics.
I really feel like there needs to be a graphics account on Twitter. We got wrestling tickets. Can we have someone who has like the graphics for these shows? I'm tired of searching for the good HQ graphics.
Brian Myers versus Christian Cage for the title. Johnny
What's
Bates
Christian
shouting.
Looking for? No, I'm just kidding. This is the match I'm most looking forward to, that tag match.
Tag match? Yeah, it's going to be good.
Here we go. This is about where we should be caught up to everybody, I think, now, huh?
Yeah.
Violent by Design on their way out. What the hell is Doring wearing on his head? Looks like he's got a dead animal on his head.
Sometimes, Joe, you just don't ask.
It's a dead animal.
Sometimes, Joe, you just don't ask. How you doing, sir? Just give him the nod and keep it moving.
He's got a dead animal on his head. Oh, man. Main event time. Show went by very quickly is on. I agree. It goes even faster when you don't have commercials. Like, it really does. I mean, it takes a half hour off of it. So it goes even faster when there's no commercials.
Feels good when you can enjoy a show.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's nice not to have any interruptions. Good Brothers on their way out. Don't forget, guys, if you would like to, Jeff, myself, and Conrad will be back after about 12 minutes or so when we end this stream. We'll come back and do After the Impact, and we'll give you our predictions for Emergence for tomorrow. So come back. We'll grade the show tonight, the go-home show, We'll give you our scores. You can give us yours, and then we'll move on and we'll do our emergence predictions tonight after the Impact. So come back and check that out if you want. I know some of you, it's very late. I know a lot of you are across the pond there are up very late right now. So obviously would understand if you can't make it, but if you can, come back and check out after the Impact with us. They're billing it as Godzilla versus King Kong. The Haas fight is the main event. James Chadwick said, if GOD shows up after this match, I might just die in shock.
Same.
I'm not going to be dying. I'm going to be cheering.
The Big LG and Joe Doring. Not too many people out there can say that they're bigger than the Big LG. And Joe Doring is a little bit taller than the Big LG. So look at this. There we go. Right hand from Big LG and an elbow right back. A kick from the Big LG and now a big shot back and forth. Headlock off the ropes. Shoulder block. Nobody goes down. Doring just takes the Big LG completely out. Pull them under the ropes. Now they're out on the floor. To think, guys, we still have a huge interpromotional Bound for Glory. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Don't be surprised if All Out doesn't start to plant some of those seeds.
It makes sense.
Like we start to see a lot of stuff at All Out.
Yep. It makes sense. Hey, Chris came in with a comment for the first time since the very beginning of the stream. Please, good
Signal
brothers,
must be
change.
off.
Yeah.
Signal must be off in the treehouse.
Yeah. Please, good brothers, change your theme song. Very boring. Or maybe you can speed it up because it's boring as hell. Big boot from the Big LG. And now he's measuring up Joe Doring over in the corner. Oh, Doring just held on. Oh, German suplex. Doring versus Festus.
That's low. That's a low blow, James. Don't do that to that, man.
Chris says, I'm high AF. I'm not doubting you, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Here comes Big LG off the ropes. Nope. Gets a forearm back from Doring, and Gallows goes back down.
Wow.
Doring is trying to get. He's got him way up. Look at this. Look at this.
People don't just manhandle.
Look at the
Big LG.
power from Joe Doring.
Nice. Wave that flag, Diener.
I gotta get one.
Yeah, that Violent by Design flag. People cheering for Gallows. Doring with a kick to the midsection. Shot to the side of the head from Doring. Here comes the Big LG with a big right hand. Said the referee's being a little lax with the rules. Chris says, hey, Conrad, when'd you get here? Oh, about when the stream started, Chris. Right about an hour and a half ago.
Come on, Chris. Get with us.
He's in the treehouse, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Hot box in the treehouse.
He's in a cloud.
Yeah. He's in the cloud and he's surrounded by it.
Yes. Doring hurt his hand there. Seeing Sting go out on his terms in AEW and not buried by Triple H at Mania makes me happy. Big shot with a steel chair. Doring went down.
Yeah, him losing to Triple H made no sense.
Yeah.
But, neither did Booker T losing to Triple H either. But we won't go there tonight.
Chris says, "Oh yeah, I remember him now."
That's a whole mini feud and rebooking series in and of itself, Jeff.
Exactly.
I call that the reign of terror of high school for me.
Yeah.
Violent by design, all on the outside of the ring looking in.
Booker T should have definitely gone over. And don't even get me started on the promo.
They both collided.
Man.
Gallows went out to the floor. Doring went out the other side.
Big boys.
Yeah.
Chris can barely remember his own name. Never mind remembering when someone showed up. That's great. Did Eric have surgery on his knee? I have no idea, but he's walking on it pretty well. Look at the guy with the camera phone. Imagine if Doring went over to him and just slapped his phone out of his hand, sent his phone flying. He just yelled, "Too sweet."
You know what that dude would do about that?
Absolutely nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Nope.
He'd probably say to Joe, "I'm sorry, sir, that I hit your hand with my phone. Please accept my apology."
He might thank him. "Thank you, sir, for smacking my phone out of my hand."
I've told people to stop doing that.
This still has 11 minutes to go. These guys are going to beat each other up for another 11 minutes.
Nah, we're getting something big, Joe.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Don't tease me now. Don't tease me. That Christian part, actually, I had it spoiled for me because of someone on Twitter.
Oh, look at that!
Wow.
Went through the ramp. Oh my God.
Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's an awesome spot.
Broke him through the boards in the back of the stage.
That's an awesome spot right there.
And they're both just laying there. Neither one of them's moved. James said, "Look, watch this."
Where's Cutler when you need him?
Oh,
right?
Look at this.
Now, he actually probably got beat up by design real bad.
Yeah.
Look at the
Dang,
weight of that.
That was cool.
That was cool.
I like the shift even. It makes him look bigger, like, boom.
Yeah.
They're calling for help. Look at him. He's slapping the big LG in the head. He's like, "Hey, are you all right? I'm just going to hit you in the head. Are you all right?"
Somebody ring the bell.
Yes, the doctor's out there.
Man.
Wow.
There they go with that voice. I can't stand it.
I know when they get all quiet like this and they say it's not about the match. It's about the health of the two men concerned. Yes.
Shout out to Cal Hero as security. I just peeped it.
Because when somebody gets hurt in a match, you really have to lower your voice and talk very quietly and be very respectful. So
I feel like, they go into Vern Lundquist mode and
I think so too.
Golf, like on the 17th tee.
Yep.
We now have the big LG, Doc Gallows.
Yes.
Let's see if he can navigate this par 5 with a dog leg to the left.
He was a good man. I love that the guy who's the doctor, they're like, "You got to put a white coat on so they know."
Yeah, he put a white coat on and gloves. He's the only one there wearing gloves.
It still kept his sneakers on.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't beat up my boy Cal Hero there.
Big LG's crawling back to the ring. Here comes R-Truth with the 24/7 title. Chris says, I'm eating butter crunch ice cream with Reese's peanut butter chip and coconut flakes and chocolate syrup.
Good God. My blood sugar is now 9,000.
Mark says, Joe and Jeff using golf voices. Yes, we are. Maybe we'll do a whole entire show in golf voices. Maybe we'll do that.
It will be so funny because Chris would be so freaked out by that.
He would be.
He won't remember. He won't even remember what the hell we're talking about right now. So he's just going to come on the stream one day. What is wrong with their voices? Why are they talking like that?
He's going to think we're just watching golf instead of wrestling.
Yeah.
And then that's when he's going to realize that he's been eating pencil shavings instead of coconut shavings. And it's just going to be like, what am I doing?
Oh, Chris.
We love you, Chris.
Yes.
Brownie ice cream.
What's up with everybody getting ice cream?
I know, man. I kind of feel like I need some ice cream right now.
I'm still waiting to look at Derek's.
Have made their way back up. Doring's got one eye open in the corner. Big LG's back up. Oh, boy.
I just love the faces that Doring makes.
Yeah, I know.
No country for old men, I'm telling you.
Oh, good night. 1, 2, 3. Joe Doring gets the win.
Wow.
Oh, he cleaned his clock. Anytime you see them boots on, if they deliver a clothesline, you might lose.
Wow. That was a good match, man.
I like the build. Made them both look strong, too.
Derek said Ric Flair ate his ice cream yesterday.
Yo, who said that? About to put you in a 30-second timeout. Come on now. The worst were the comments about the woman's feet.
Right.
Someone said they saw better feet on gators.
It was. I'm sure it might have been a tense moment for her, though. So I mean, you know.
Yeah. Tony says that was two big dudes. Yes. There have been some epic sports announcers in history. Howard Cosell made the most mythic. Oh, yeah, I remember watching Howard Cosell. That was a war, says James Chadwick. It was. We just had another big sports announcer retire. Marv Albert left, retired from the announce table from basketball. The voice of NBA basketball for many, many years.
One of the greats, man. My childhood right there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this picture shot so I can share it with someone.
Would like to see Roman Reigns in an MLW crossover. Great match with still 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, about 4 minutes left still. There's Doring on the outside of the ring.
That face.
Look at that face.
That's a face only a mother could love.
That's it. So it does end a little bit early. So there you go. A go-home show for Impact Wrestling. Don't forget, we are going to finish up here. We have a stream set for after the Impact, which we will come back for in about we'll stay here until right around 10-ish. So about 3-4 more minutes, and then we'll get off. We'll come back at 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, and we will do our predictions for Emergence. So come back if you can. Obviously, like I said, I know it's late for a lot of you, and we appreciate you staying out with us. Obviously, if you can't make it, that's fine. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow for Emergence. But Sam says, I'm going to bed. Good night. Good night, Sam. Should have added sparklers to that spot. Hope Myers wins. 6 minutes to spare. Yeah, they had a little time to go at the end there. Let us know your scores if you're not able to come back. We can do scores really quickly for those of you who can't make it to our next show, to After the Impact. Let us know what you thought of the Go Home show tonight. I can tell you right now, it was way better than WWE Raw's Go Home show. Way better. So let us know your scores. What did you think of tonight's Go Home show? Now that the TNA title is retired, yeah, big thing. Christian said that they retired the TNA title. I think the Impact World title needs to be remade, since to me it looks like a mid-card type. Maybe they will. Maybe they will, James. Might not be a bad idea. Omega and the Young Bucks versus Roman Reigns and the Usos. Who would you pick? That'd be a hell of a crossover, wouldn't it?
I pick us, the fans. We win.
Right.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Catch you on the next show. Have to pee, says Chris. A little water squirt emoji. There you go. Jason Stoffer says 8. Derek Fleming says 8.5. Chris says 6. Going to use you 6 minutes extra to watch Turbo Teen on YouTube. James Grant says, I'll give it an 8. James says 8.75 out of 10. So there you go. All right. A lot of 8s there. A lot of 8s. So it seems like you guys enjoyed it. We got a couple little surprises tonight. We got some promotions in the back being done. We got Johnny Swinger, always entertaining to see Mr. Swinger in the back. We got, I listen. I thought it was a good. They do very well with Go Home shows on Impact. They get you all excited for what's to come. We had a confrontation between Brian Myers and Christian. And we had an attack by Deonna Purrazzo when Molina was in the ring. So you got a lot of, you got some things here that were leading into Emergence tomorrow night, which really is what it should be. When you're going to do a go-home show, that's what you got to do. You got to make everybody excited for that pay-per-view. So, and I think they accomplished that. I think it was a good show. And everything worked. We got to see it right away. It was on the channel the way it was supposed to be. Amazing. Amazing when a plan comes together. I should give it a 10 out of 10 because Caleb got murdered.
Come on now.
James Chadwick saw Caleb get murdered. Yes. Derek said I was asked to go to a Raw show in December. I'd rather sleep in the snow.
Damn.
It's funny you mentioned that because actually I think it was Tazzy. Tazzy went on Twitter today and said he was able maybe to go. I said, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me to go and see a Raw. Like the way it's structured now, I think when he was talking about it, it's like maybe like months down the road. So maybe it'll be different then if they're going to do the shake up, in October, like this being rumored. So maybe it'll be better. But yeah, you could not pay me to see a Raw at this point. I literally couldn't pay me to go. I would much rather do other things. Rated R Wrestling says 6.25 out of 10. Good night, Jason. You guys that are leaving, like I said, hope you join us tomorrow night. We will be back at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Emergence. No SmackDown stream tomorrow night. So I know it's a go-home show for them as well, but we always said that we will do the pay-per-views first. And being that Emergence is a pay-per-view, we will be doing that tomorrow instead of SmackDown. But that doesn't say you guys can't join us. Watch SmackDown on another device. I'm sure people will be doing that. James Chadwick, I know, will be doing that. So, yeah, you certainly can do that. You guys can fill us in on what's going on in SmackDown. If there's anything good happening, you can let us know. Wally says 8 out of 10. I'm having cookie dough ice cream. More ice cream. Look at that. I started a trend. Paul says 8. I will be back. Cool. We will see you. All right. Well, there you go. So that's going to do it for us here. We will all be back in about 14 minutes or so. For After the Impact, and we will do our predictions for Emergence during that time. We'll also grade tonight's show as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're new to the channel tonight, we really appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you joining us. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Make sure you throw up a like on the stream. We really appreciate that. It helps us out. And also, hit the notifications button if you want to know when we have future content. So Wrestling Culture says, what's up? What's up, Wrestling Culture? We're just about to get out of here for the night, but you're more than welcome to join us again. We're coming back in about 13 minutes for our After the Impact show. So if you want to kind of come back, you're more than welcome to do that. Very late, LOL. That's all good. It's all good. Like I said, we got another show coming up in 13. So if you want to come back and hang out, you're more than welcome to do that. Have a great rest of your night, guys. Those of you who can't come back, hopefully we see you tomorrow night for Emergence at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Hope to see you all tomorrow. If not, hope to see you at 10:15 in about 13 minutes or so. Have a great rest of your night, guys. See you soon.